Let's look at the contours that will be helpful during optimization. The first step is to create some new contours. So right mouse on any existing structure, select the new structure, and then let's give this structure a name. In this case, we'll call it rectum minus PTV. The structure type will be organ, and we'll repeat this for the rectum opt contour. Structure type is organ again, and then we can go to the General tab and select a specific color. And we need another structure. This one we're going to call bladder opt. And right now we're just creating the names for these contours. We'll build them shortly, and I'll show you how to do that. And one more contour we want to make is the bladder minus PTV. Once again, the structure type is organ, and we'll select a specific color. One other contour that will help us define these other optimization contours is the PTV plus 1 cm. So I'm creating the name here, defining it as organ again. And let's go ahead and create this PTV plus 1 cm first. So we'll select the margin for structure tool, create margin from PTV, we'll add 1 cm around this, and that creates our PTV plus 1 cm. Next, let's create the bladder opt. We'll select the bladder opt contour, right mouse, Boolean operators, and we'll select bladder subtracted from the PTV plus 1 cm. And we'll now create the bladder minus PTV, bladder subtract PTV. And our rectum opt, right mouse, Boolean operators, rectum subtract PTV plus 1 cm. And lastly, we'll create the rectum minus PTV, rectum subtract the PTV. So let's go ahead and take a look at the structures we created. Let's first turn all of our contours off. This way we'll get a good idea of what we created. We'll leave the PTV on, and I'll display the bladder minus PTV and the rectum minus PTV. And this shows you the contours are just outside of the PTV volume. And the bladder opt and the rectum opt, and this shows you that these contours are 1 cm away from the PTV. These contours are helpful to help sculpt the dose during optimization. And one last structure we want to create is the skin rind tool, structure. We'll define this as an organ again. And we'll create this by using the wall extraction tool. So we'll want to create this off the external contour, and we'll want an inner margin of 2 cm. But before we do that, we'll want to define the VOI bounding box first. So we want this contour to be directly around the area of interest. So we're going to reduce the superior margin of the bounding box and the inferior margin. We'll go back to the wall extraction tool, define the inner wall as 2 cm, and this creates our skin rind contour, which is 2 cm thick on the edge of the external contour. And this will help reduce the periphery dose during our optimization. And this completes our optimization contours.